You are listening to Yisrael United, hosted by your brother Yekabin. You can follow us on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, and also subscribe to that YouTube channel. We're a kingdom awakening a nation. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
And that shit fantastic. And this big being, yeah, good being.
Dope. Turn that shit up.
Fantastic, that shit fantastic. And me and gang been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. Fantastic, that shit fantastic. And me and gang been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. I just got the whole hood hip on scripts, and that shit fantastic. And this car way too fast, get gone like magic, that shit fantastic. And me and gang been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. And I been poppin' scripts like damn magic, that shit fantastic. You know it took them scripts into the heart, and then he built the heart. These niggas guppies pop a script, then you turn to a shard. Niggas missing organs, they ain't got no heart. Me and gang talking about cash and passing gas, and I ain't talking far. Let's go. Pop a script, my spirit did the Dougie, and I been pushing P, I put it in my boogie. Y'all could be in the cherubim since everybody demons. They say somebody name been ringing bells, said I'm the one that ringed it. Pop a script will go glow in your soul, it got your spirit blinking. And when gang link up congregation, the feeling amazing. Y'all, see, I'm the type to hit a demon where it hurt. Get the time about the basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Hey, you know I'm no regular nigga, I kill me a Bobby. You know they said be so attached. These niggas be claiming their rights, but claiming the streets as religion. These niggas are trash. I focus on niggas, I'm trying to go run up these dishes like Bonnie and Clyde doing magic. I'm tapped in the script, this shit got me feeling amazing. I feel like a motherfucking addict. They thought I was gonna be on that street shit, that shit so erratic. Pray the most high, then we all gon' make it. We take off like Nats, I ain't never popped no pill, but I pop scripts, that shit so fantastic. Strapped down with this book that say oh, so let's see if y'all work safe. This shit in my head and be trying to go count on some money. You know that shit be so fantastic. I'm living my life like I'm rich, trying to count it familiar. I might have to work a little fast. My baby, she tripping, she trying to go carry some nails. I told her I got you, it's snatch. Yeah, they call me Rico, I come from a set apart nation. You know that shit be so fantastic.
Fantastic, that shit fantastic. And me and gang been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. Fantastic, that shit fantastic. And me and gang been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. I just got the whole hood hip on scripts, and that shit fantastic. And this car way too fast, get gone like magic, that shit fantastic. And me and gang been ballin' like it's mad, and that shit fantastic. I been poppin' scripts like damn magic, that shit fantastic.
Hey, you know I'm no regular nigga, I kill me a Bobby. You know they said be so fantastic. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir. We in the last days of the year, and it's even crazier. They still don't hear us. I think it's time to go on full lion mode on. 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 You know the time is ticking short. Got me reaching for my sword. How much Shayak's on the way? Hope we be on one accord. Can't afford to not keep the commandments. You falling short. Faith in Christ won't get it alone. We gotta endure. Do the works, do the most. In another year I'm ghost. I'll be 40 on another coast. Waiting for the most. How to tell me where to go from there. The house of Azaz gonna be prepared when it's time to go. We ain't scared. Backpacks, passports. Take advantage of the opportunity to buy food while you can. Fruits, vegetables, and cans. Water, 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 water. Every time you get paid, get some water since the water's being poisoned by the train. Derailments, evidence we in the last days. Revelation 8 and 10 through 11, third angel sounding off wormwood. Read it for yourself. Them prophecies never fail. Them scriptures got us going in full lion mode on. 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 Full lion, full lion, full lion, full lion, full lion, full lion, full lion mode on.
It ain't no talking no more when my eyes is on the prize. Hearing lies, many lies coming to surface on this time. And it's time for in time to arise in due time. Don't be surprised, don't cry. Whine, whine, dry your eyes. You've been warned all year. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Babylon falling down, and when it falls, you gonna call. Emergency calls 911 psych. Take a hike into the woods.
greatness to be precise. See, I'm building and I'm training. It can be draining. I cannot get tired, cause more evil's gonna rise. In the hood with a lost sheep, but it's always flying. You will hear the shots in the air. On my knees, I demand protection through the night and day. When I am on the prowl, head on the swivel, 720 vision like an owl. Flying through the shots of the enemy. Call me a foul. Foul play, I do not play. I'm hit my target, cause I'm going.
Full lion mode on. 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 Full lion, full lion, full lion, full lion, full lion, full lion mode on.
My lioness mode on, tryna get ready for a war. Ain't no sleeping, we keep eating. All the scriptures keep us seeking. The trumpets are sounding, hear the reaper. Tryna get closer cause it's time short. Getting that soul gang up, righteous gang gang. People some questions to blessings we tryna receive. And what about the blessings we give on our loved ones in need? Tryna keep the line beat, people living merrily. Cloud chasing fake lives, it beats me. We in the end days, why that stuff's relevant. I don't know, it beats me, it beats me. I can't act like I don't slip, but more important when that's how I flip. From Egyptian slaves to the wilderness, it's happening again. Except now I'm with no religion gang. That's my Christ gang gang. The months I started it, the wakest people up, that's all we maintain. Made of lions and lioness, we in that mode, we the real Jews. That's the slang for Hebrew. It's heavenly drastically be ever changed, it's heaven delete. We seeking the kingdom, our churches beat, no RSVP. The most I made us gang gang.
Full lion mode on. 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 Full lion, full lion, full lion, full lion, full lion, full lion mode on.
Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Nope. What we going all night? Oh no. We gangsters for God. We gangsters for God. I wake up in the morning and I thank God I'm alive. I'm alive. I thank God I'm alive. All the time. Every time. He's on time. I thank God I'm alive. I don't care what you say, cause he already said it was written. Is you kidding? Stop telling, start listening, and pay attention. Messenger, you don't have to like the messenger to get the whole message. It's a blessing to be here. I don't fear man, but I fear him. Anointed. And I'm gifted, and I'm spiritually rich, yeah, I'm rich, kid. And I'm financially free, man, I'm free, kid. It's the God in me, it's a new season. Go talk. You know I am the one, I gotta go walk. And now you call me goat, I am the chosen one. I can't believe you can't believe he's God's son. Cause he is the one that was a rise on. He rose for us. He died for us. He chose for us. I'ma ride for him. I'ma ride for him. I'ma ride for him. I'ma ride for him. I'ma spin for him. I'ma spin for him. I'm nothing like them. I'm nothing like them. I'm not condemned. I'm not condemned. He hit me like a gym. He hit me like a gym. I'm still in the gym. I'm still in the gym. I'm working on them. I'm working on them. He working on me. He working on me. I got the peace. I got the peace. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord. I love the life I live. I'm so blessed to be spiritually and financially free.
I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. Keep my heart tight, 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 my mind right. It seems like they will love you if you know how to ball. But they won't understand when your mojo fall. Take money out your pants until you crawl. They do it like they supposed to get treated for Ebola. That's right. That hate around the corner, don't trust who will love you. No. Always in the drama. I don't like the mixer. Bipolar from the pickup. I thought we could talk. I guess that was a mess up. I thought you was my gutter. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. Keep my heart tight, 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 my mind right. What's up with the secret? What's up? You say you love me recent. I know why you sneak. I know why you creep. I know you act like you innocent. Girl, you just picky. I know why you freaky. I know why you with me. Why you want a baby? Why you acting lazy? Why you drive me crazy? Why acting like you shady? I had enough. It's been too tough, like too rough. I need a puff. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. Keep my heart tight, 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 my mind right. Smoking on my vegetables. People just too physical. Try hard to get rid of ya. I really don't get it, dude. Thought you was the homeboy. Childish than my little boy. Always playing big boy. Hang around with little toys. Let me just step out the way. I love women, I'm not gay. You can't tell me what's wrong. You can't tell me what's right. You had scared me once, twice. I really don't need advice from a boy that's like a mice. Rolling around just rolling dice. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. I have to keep my heart tight, keep my mind right. Keep my heart tight, 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 my mind right.
Yeah, 1122.
Why me? Why you gotta do me like that?
We on this.
Why you gotta treat me like that?
Why?
I know you ain't gonna treat me like that. Why you gotta leave me like that? Why you gotta treat me like that? Why? I know you ain't gonna leave me like that. Why you gotta leave me like that? I know you ain't gonna treat me like that.
I know you ain't gonna leave me like that. Tripping off the goose, got your mind gone. And the pill popping got you wanna hurt your peak. Thinking people trying to plot on you in the street. You tripping. You know the score say it's me. There's some good advice for you to keep. Get connected with the KJV. So we can see something more than prosperity. They telling me to preach then. So now I gotta speak. Enlighten my people. Like I'm my brother's keeper. Gotta wake them up from the sleep. Old school with the scripts. Like I need a beeper. Keep an eye out for them heathens. You gotta people. 12 tribes, we love them, but we wanna sleep Esau. Why you always trying to kill the brethren? That's why the whole world calling you the other man. Instead of the brethren. Can't catch me acting like a publican. Gotta solve the problem, man. Never keep hate bottled in. Got too much love bottled in. Gotta walk by faith, and not by sight. That's why every day I'm praising the Most High for changing my life.
Why you gotta leave me like that? Why you gotta treat me like that? Why I know you ain't gonna treat me like that? Why you gotta leave me like that? Why you gotta treat me like that? I know you ain't gonna treat me like that. Why?
We get deep and throw a party. All my Hebrews in this party. We get deep and throw a party. Y'all don't want no Hebrew party. We get deep and throw throw a party. All my Hebrews in this party. We get deep and throw a party. I don't want no Hebrew party.
Shalom, sis. Shalom, we the South. We so cool. Con, sis. Con, we just keep it righteous. Keep it brew, 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 brew. Keep it brew, 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 brew. Hey.
You know what I do when I come through with keeping it brewed. Once again, we all in tune. I'm loving the crew, Zach, Kyla, Hob. It's all love. That's the way it is. A moment of silence. Psych, we gon' brew it to the very end. Ain't no party like a Hebrew party, cause the Hebrew party don't stop. We gon' party to the maximum. The Elohim in the middle turning up with us. We going in all the way, ain't no exodus. An hour or two, it ain't enough for us. So if you party with righteousness and turning up for Christ, please believe we gon' keep it jumping.
It ain't no party without the Holy Three. I pop my father and my brother, mother will walk a dash along with me. Not talking about the Holy Trinity. But they go wherever we go so they can keep the peace. Hold up, nah, can't give in a sin. So if you're not baptized in His name, you ain't getting in. We bout that righteous life until the very end. Israel Quam, pump your fist. Be hitting on 10, pause it, turn it up again. It's a brew party and we just getting it started all over again.
Shalom, sis. Shalom, we the South. We so cool. Con, sis. Con, we just keep it righteous. Keep it brew, 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 brew. Keep it brew, 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 brew.
Keep it brew, come through with my hair wrap on, my fringes swinging on my dress. From head to toe, I'm dripping on them. That's why they call me Hebrew fresh. We might still the fly, so we killing them. Spirits on high, it's how we be delivering. Don't care about the money the most, I be delivering, provide, and we tithing. While we steady living though. We steady trying to pray, keep the laws anyway. Rep culture, shed light. We ain't come to play. Got no time to stress, too busy passing tests. We stand out for the best, y'all ain't ready for the rest. Turn up, cause we fresh. That's why we stay Hebrew, fresh, fresh. Hebrew
fresh, and we never lose the savor. We the sword, stay true to the savior. Underdog behavior, just keep dropping banger after banger. Let's drop the anchor at 2 Chronicles 5:11 through 14. When Solomon threw a party like David did in 1 Chronicles 13:8 with the nation. We gon' keep turning up, stomping the ground until we shake it. Who else go up like Yah Sabbath? Huh? Who else go up like Yah Sabbath? Huh? Shalom, sis. Shalom, we the South. We so cool. Con, sis. Con, we just keep it righteous. Keep it brew, 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 brew. Keep it brew, 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 brew. Hey.
Yeah, level 22. We got the brother Enrico on her.
Let's go. Dope, turn that shit up.
What you want me to do? I'm just teaching the truth. Gotta raise the youth. Scriptures bringing the proof. Made for me and you. Gotta make the right move. Righteous decisions with you. Just don't get it confused. What you want me to do? I'm just teaching the truth. Gotta raise the youth. Scriptures bringing the proof. Made for me and you. Gotta make the right move. Righteous decisions with you. Just don't get it confused.
Yeah, they call me Rico, no, I had to start from the bottom to fight my way up to the top. The scripts gave me power to learn, yeah, we come from the trust history, up be that night, so we started. Was thinking I'm tripping, whole time I was really just lost to that Bible, had gave me some logic. Most I be don't want it, we stuff on, don't be on no shit, we gon' smite his ass like we some pirates. You know how I'm coming there, hopped on this beat just to kill it, go somewhere I put my commitment. This that stuff for gamma, so I gotta score me a jump out to show that I really committed. This Bible my new heavy metal, don't need me a gun, take a script to the fence like a blunt. Yeah, it's time to wake up the nation, we preach to the streets, we gon' show what we really about.
Don't get it confused, you keep on sin, and that's how you gon' lose. I've been being smooth, making my next move my very best move. And I've been in the stew, it's like a lab, you might need a test too. Them script 762s by Wood Drake, and I'm finna let loose. Spirit of the fruit, touching heads, just like Duck Goose. Permanent like task work behind your back, just like backpacks do. A bigger caliber from a 22 to a 762. They say Jesus God only son, I say X this 4 and 22.
What you want me to do? I'm just teaching the truth. Gotta raise the youth. Scriptures bringing the proof. Made for me and you. Gotta make the right move. Watch decisions with you. Just don't get it confused. What you want me to do? I'm just teaching the truth. Gotta raise the youth. Scriptures bringing the proof. Made for me and you. Gotta make the right move. Watch decisions with you. Just don't get it confused. Israel in the streets and we preaching for you. I ain't talking weatherman, but we bringing the news. Shout out to the Most High from being on the ones and twos and protecting the people. Got me on my P's and Q's. Wake them up and never snooze. The choice is yours. You have the right to choose. You better make the right moves. In breaking Yah commandments, you have the right to refuse. Commandments being recycled like it's time to reuse. Precept upon precept like we looking for clues. I can never set my people out for some shoes. I just wanna float on these heathens just like a canoe. Might take a cruise and bring Israel through. All we gotta do is stick together just like some glue. Hamashiach was from the tribe of Judah. Hebrews 7 and 14 gon' hit like a Ruger. Hebrews 7 and 14 gon' hit like a Ruger. What you want me to do? I'm just teaching the truth. Gotta raise the youth. Scriptures bringing the proof. Made for me and you. Gotta make the right move. Watch decisions with you. Just don't get it confused. What you want me to do? I'm just teaching the truth. Gotta raise the youth. Scriptures bringing the proof. Made for me and you. Gotta make the right move. Watch decisions with you. Just don't get it confused. Yeah, level 22. We got the brother Enrico on here.
Let's go.
You are listening to Yisrael United, hosted by your brother Yekobin. You can follow us on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, and also subscribe to that YouTube channel. We're a kingdom awakening a nation. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Dope, turn that shit up.
I go by Yekobin, 12 tribes representing. Uncommon conscious music through your studios. Listen, I don't be cooking crack in my homeboy's kitchen. I be about that information, share it with my brethren. You won't see me on no block, serving fiends, catching cases. You see me on the web, learning about registration. Trying to search about my nationality and heritage, then research about history and what this U.S. carrying. I think my people slaves in the days of the Constitution, labeled them as livestock. Tagged us, beat us, kept us moving, treated us with brutality and kept the world puking. Then promised slave rights, apologies and retributions. The Negro Act is still valid and they using it. That's why I gotta make this Yisrael music. The Negro Act is still valid and they using it. That's why I gotta make this Yisrael music. Check it out. This is Yisrael nation and I got a message that come from the streets. We can no longer be silent. We can no longer be weak. We can no longer suffer defeat from Edomites be what they want us to be. We gotta be the most high chosen nation, cause that's the nation we was chosen to be. We gotta be the most fearless, but we gotta keep up your laws though. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I'm spitting you through these bars, bro. If you focus, you can see them. Genocide and I see them. Constantine and his Roman friends is the first council and I see us. But as far as these Romans go, when the deepest all this Bible gets, all the books irrelevant. All through the New Testament, all through the good gospels, that book ain't been right since. Truth in the Old Testament, we call it book of remembrance. This is Yisrael with a message to the streets. Is it really real or is it all make-believe? Come to think about it, it's the system made unsafe for me. It's been killing me repeatedly. It shows through history. I go by Yekabin, 12 tribes representing. Uncommon conscious music through your studios. Listen, the brainwashing lies, all the schemes that they pitching. If I was free, then why the policies affect my living? Why can't I walk on my porch, 18 stone on my weed, right in front of the police without them harassing me? They be asking information, invading my privacy, talking about what you doing, officer. I'm doing me. See, you operate in public sector, me, I'm in a private. I got my proper paperwork recorded and it's typed in. Can you please respect it? I don't want this to turn violent, or call your superior officer for we be fighting. So what a District of Columbia at anyway? I think some schemers are some frauds in the USA. So what a District of Columbia at anyway? I think some schemers and some frauds in the USA. This is youngest of our nation, and I got a message to come from the streets. We can no longer be silent. We can no longer be weak. We can no longer suffer defeat from Ashkenazis trying to be me, trying to say that they're the real Jew, when they only look Jewish to me. Judas will see what they do know. Don't you know Jewish for Judah, bro? Don't you know Judas the tribe of the nation against Israel? Who we gon' do this for? We can no longer suffer defeat from Edomites to be what they want us to be. We gotta be the most high chosen nation, cause that's the nation we was chosen to be. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. They is right, yeah, united. And I'm your brother, yeah.
Welcome to another great episode. This is Just Right Yeah United, and I am your host, your brother Yekabin. You know, we got a good show for y'all today. And this podcast right here is all about nationality. We finna talk about national awareness. We finna read this Bible to y'all. We finna get y'all, you know, hip on some of this shit that we got going on. Let y'all know that this Bible is not a book of religion, but a book of nations and nationality. We finna just build in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we get down. And I got my crew in the building with me today. I'm gonna let everybody go ahead and introduce themselves. Why don't y'all tell the world who y'all is real quick?
What up, y'all? It's Ben Yakabin.
What it do? My name Brick Mason.
What's up, guys? Rico is right here. Demetrius, better known as D-Maxi12.
Brittany.
All right, no doubt. We finna get some, finna have some fun in this motherfucker today, man. We finna get some business going on up in this motherfucker, you know? Alright, you know, I do got a number out there, man. Somebody shoot that number out there for me.
That number is 314-339-9759. Hit that line.
Hit us on up, man. Y'all got something to say to us. It's all good, man. We finna jump right on into this thing, What did we go over last week? I'm gonna let y'all know right now. We're going over Dueteronomy chapter 19 today, if I'm mistaken.
Yep.
But before we jump into that, I need to know, like, what we went over last week. What we talk about? Who can tell us? Give y'all a couple of little minutes to think about it for a second, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about them abominations.
Think about it. I know it was something about them abominations, you know what I'm saying? I know it was something about them abominations, but I don't know, you know, I kind of forgot, man. I don't know what we talked about last week.
They're there, but he don't approve.
Yeah. So about the abominations, they are there, but he don't approve of them. So if they not, if they not looked up on, you know, if they look down on by the Most High, then it's definitely, you know, something that you want to stay away from, you know. So it's definitely good. So what else did we go over last week? Who can tell us?
What was y'all, 19?
The Most High
18. I thought we were on 18, yeah.
18 and 18. We're on the end of 18.
Was that
the test? The end of 18.
Oh yeah, he the test. So what is the test? Huh?
We discussed it.
Yeah, that's them abominations. But what else? We talked about more shit than abominations, though. What else did we talk about in that chapter?
Astrology.
We did talk
Stars.
about astrology. Well, that's another.
Stars and astrology, and we talked about soothsayers.
Yeah. So what's a soothsayer?
It's like a psychic.
Okay.
They
so
talk to the dead. You say no.
Yeah.
No going to them that talk to the dead.
Yep.
Yeah, it's against the law.
So what else?
Against Moses' law.
We talked about a lot. We talked about. So these are the different kinds of abominations. So it's more than just the faggotry that's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just the witchcraft that's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different shit out here that the Most High don't like. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, was that all that 18 was
following
about?
other gods? You know, as you following other gods. If you
talk
try
about
to follow other nations and follow other gods, then you're not following God's law because He told you not to do that.
No doubt. That's actually the first commandment. You know what I'm saying? Don't worship no other gods.
No other god but me.
No doubt. I like that. All right, Sid. I mean, what else? What else we got? Is that it?
He said he will raise up a prophet from among the fellow Israelites. Put my words in his mouth.
All right. So that's kind of what I was leaning towards. He did say that, and a lot of people. So when he asked this question, what time frame was it? Was it like when was this prophet he was talking about coming? Was it like nowadays, or was it Jesus' days? Is it Jesus the prophet that he was talking about in that case, or was it just one of the brethren? What is it talking about?
She said, "I'm gonna choose one from among y'all."
He did say one from among us.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose one from among us. But was that at the time they was asking for a
Right.
king?
So I feel like
or was
Jesus
or was
among
that,
us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, was it
So it can't be talking about
before Jesus?
among us.
Was that before Christ?
So yeah, this was before Christ when they was talking about but this was before.
Excuse me.
When they say Christ, you know, I know we're
Right.
saying Jesus, but you know, it's a whole.
No.
Christ
No,
only
no,
means anointed, and
Anointed
the nation of Israel is the anointed.
Anointed one.
So it was talking about, like it said, a messenger amongst your brethren. He's gonna raise up, and he's gonna have his words within their mouth. It's gonna be his words. So we need to listen to that. So is it just talking about like one messenger, or is it going to be a messenger throughout the nation? I mean, throughout the times, you know what I'm saying? Is it going to be like different? What is this saying? You know, what are we talking about here? Do we need to read more to see what's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
All right, well, shit. All right,
14.
we're gonna start at
18.
We're gonna start at 19. Let's
19.
go. Give us a
Yeah,
little
recap
run
was on
in.
18.
We recapping 18. Give us a little run in. You gonna be the reader 10?
TYM.
All right.
Jim.
All right, no doubt. Let's give us a little run in, man. Give us a little run in on what we're going into 19 about. I can't wait to see what this chapter's got for us, man. So come on, man. Let's give it to us. Give us to us in an exciting way, TYM.
We in Dueteronomy chapter 18, verse 20.
Okay.
But the prophet who presumes to speak a word in my name that I have not commanded him to speak,
18 verse 20 though.
or who speaks in the name of other gods, that same prophet shall die. Verse 21. And if you say in your heart, how may we know the word that the Most High has not spoken? Verse 22. When a prophet speaks in the name of the Most High, if the word does not come to pass or come true, that is a word that the Most High has not spoken. The prophet has spoken it
Presumptuously.
You need not be afraid of him. We had Deuteronomy chapter 19.
All right, here we go.
19, here we go.
When the Most High cuts off the nations whose land the Most High is giving you, and you dispossess them and dwell in their cities and in their houses. Verse 2. You shall set apart 3 cities for yourselves in the land that the Most High is giving you to possess. Verse 3. You shall measure the distances and divide into 3 parts the area of the land that the Most High gives you as a possession, so that any manslayer can flee to them. Verse 4. This is the provision for the manslayer, who by fleeing there may save his life. Yeah, so who by fleeing there may save his life. If anyone kills his neighbor unintentionally without having hated him in the past, verse 5.
Stop. I want to know what's going on. I'm confused. What are we talking about here?
Is he creating cities now?
Is he creating cities now?
Who he talking to and who talking?
What's going on here? We got questions. I love it. We have questions. What's going on? Somebody talk to me, because I ain't the only one at this table.
It's talking to, this is Moses still talking to the congregation of Israel.
So Moses is still talking to the nation of Israel. Where are we? Have we crossed the river yet?
No, we have not crossed the river yet.
We still on the other side talking?
Yeah.
Before we get over there.
This is a long talk.
It's a long
As
talk.
it should be, because, you know what I'm saying, we finna finally do something big for the nation, you know what I'm saying? We finna get our land and stuff put together, you know what I'm saying? So this gotta be a long talk, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so this gotta be a long talk. So we talking about it, and Moses is explaining to the nation of Israel the do's and the don'ts when we get over into this.
This is before the wars and all that. This is before they overthrew the city and all that.
So like, what's going? Talk to me. What is he saying to them right now?
Like,
what is he talking about?
He like, well, right now he like, after y'all win the battles and stuff, after y'all overthrow the city, when y'all already got the cities, y'all gonna make more cities for these type of people.
What type of people?
Innocent people that look like kill people unknowingly.
Hold on, read that.
Half of St.
Where is that
at? Separate 3 cities for yourself.
Okay,
right.
so
right.
What's up?
Separate 3 cities for yourselves in the midst of your land, which your Elohim is given to you to possess. Prepare a way for yourself and divide into 3 parts the border of your land in which your Elohim is giving you to inherit, that any manslayer shall flee there.
Alright, so he's just making cities bigger so that they can.
So we got 3 cities of our own, right? And he say make some more cities.
Just for these killers.
Just for the manslayer.
The manslayer.
For the manslayer.
For the killers.
For the manslayer.
For killers. Basically. For killers.
Not the niggas.
So make land for the the manslayer. We saying that these are killers?
Hey, so is this a prison?
So they're expanding to make more room for bad people.
But are they necessarily bad people though? Because
let's read that
again.
Innocent. Okay, so we had Dueteronomy chapter 19.
Okay, hold on. Okay, now let's let the reader read that again. We got some confusion. Read starting from 19 verse 1.
19 verse 1.
All right, Dueteronomy chapter 19 verse 1. When the Most High cuts off the nations whose land the Most High is giving you, and you dispossess them and dwell in their cities and in their houses. Verse 2. You shall set apart 3 cities for yourselves in the land that the Most High is giving you to possess. Verse 3. You shall measure the distances and divide into 3 parts the area of the land the Most High gives you as a possession.
So he's splitting them.
So in your possession.
That any man slayer.
So that any man slayer can flee to them.
Hold on.
They're separating the cities.
Keep going.
Keep going.
It sounded like it was like a safe haven for the motherfuckers who was slaying men to run to these cities type shit. That's what it sounded like.
Let's see what's going on. Let's hear.
Verse 4. This is the provision for the manslayer, who by fleeing there may save his life. If anyone kills his neighbor unintentionally without having hated him in the past.
So that just gave reference. They just told you who wanted to do it. It was the motherfuckers who accidentally killed the motherfucker.
Right.
They say they didn't hate in the past, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it was an accidental death. And they need to go somewhere, because you know how motherfuckers get when motherfuckers kill a motherfucker. They people's gonna come after you.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a safe haven for them. It's what that sounded like to me. If I'm not mistaken, see, I ain't even supposed to be the one dissecting this. Y'all is. So tell me what's going on.
So basically it was
hey, you can't talk, you read. Come on.
Yeah, it sounded like basically.
So what's going on is Moses is talking to the nation of Israel, the congregation. He letting them know still, these laws, these statutes, the commandments that the Most High has given, that the Most High gave him to give to them.
Okay.
And he talking about basically before, it's another rule. Once you cross this river, make sure you have He said once you cross, make sure you basically create yourself separate yourself 3 cities.
Yeah.
One of those cities is for if somebody does a killing unknowingly, not accidentally.
No doubt.
This is where they flee to. And that's about it. It says that they read 4 or 5.
So the people that's fleeing to the cities, the killers, right?
Yeah.
Are they killing? Was it like malicious death, or was it just like accidental? They weren't trying to kill him type shit.
They said the man had no hatred of him. He did it unknowingly. This is where they flee to.
What about the third city?
The what?
The third city.
Well, these 3 cities, they can go to either one of these 3 cities.
That's what that's for.
Okay, that's cool. All right,
So
well,
set apart. That's why they were set apart to 3 cities.
They say all 3 of them safe havens.
But can okay.
Well, no, let's get it together. What's up?
I'm confused on how I want to word my question.
Where the hell it come to you?
So, for the people that are just bystanders during the killing or whatever, are they allowed in the other cities too?
So,
or is that particularly for
the
manslayer?
It didn't say it was for them. It said it was for the person who killed them. So the manslayer. So it's for the person who did the killing. They trying to get away, safe haven, because this person that they killed might have people around. It could be the bystander that you're talking about.
So the people that aren't killing, are they allowed to go into the cities as well?
No, because it ain't for them.
Okay.
It's not. It wouldn't be a safe haven then if they was allowed, because they could be the danger.
So killers only.
yeah, killers, man. Killers. It is time about killers, but nice killers.
Nice accidental killers.
Accidental death.
Accidental death. Okay.
The nice
not
nigga.
The perfect
you know what I mean? The good guy.
Not your intention just to kill you.
But
my intention to kill you.
Right. I just punched you in your face and you died.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, that type shit.
I mean, you just didn't know what the fuck you was.
No, because if a motherfucker
I didn't know you was connected to those motherfuckers, so I'm gonna go this way.
No, it ain't that. Because that mean that I meant to kill your ass.
I mean, but it said I ain't know you in the past. So I mean, think about it nowadays, though.
I said I ain't.
I meet you.
It said I didn't hate you in the past.
Right. So right now to this motherfucking day, motherfuckers riding around and they getting in shootouts just for accidents.
It is
true.
In a road rage accident.
Crazy.
Right.
crazy.
So in the woods, so yeah, but
So if I hit you in the middle of traffic because your ass was acting like you was big and bad, and I got my kids in the car,
right.
but I ain't know you was the motherfucking BMF or the mob or whoever the fuck you with. I ain't know you was connected to them motherfuckers. So
If was your life in danger at that point? Well then,
you was acting big and bad, but I had to do what I had to do because I got these kids in the car.
okay, but then who was the killer though?
Well, I popped you because I'm protecting me.
Okay,
and mine.
but if you wouldn't have popped him, would you have died?
I probably would have.
Okay, so who's the killer?
He is. The other guy.
Well, I killed him, so.
Well, you killed him in self-defense. That's why this self-defense thing
Right,
is in
so
play.
that's for them motherfuckers, right?
I mean, I can say, I can see that. I can see that.
Because it happened, but it didn't happen in that format. We actually got away, but I was like, damn, if I had some, boy.
I can see
But
that.
we couldn't move. We was in a Dodge. What was it? Like.
I mean, and then something like that again will have to go down. Like,
That's what it was.
how did they say that? Check it out. How did they say that the matters? This is what we missed out of the last chapter. How did they say that the matters was handled if we had disagreements or things like that, or if we had shit that needed to be judged? What was our court system like?
Well, we had to get rid of that.
Who was in charge of that?
The nation.
You're the nation, yeah, but who in the nation?
The Levites.
Yes. That's who was in charge. The priest was in charge of that. So you would have to take your matters to the priest. And if the priest deemed like, okay, well, you know, that was a righteous killing, or, you know, that was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Then that's where you...
that's who was sending them motherfuckers.
That's how you going to get to safe haven. You know what I'm saying? It talked about like a redeemer. Wait, how do you think these motherfuckers getting them? You know what I'm saying? All of this is a part of the same. Because what's a redeemer? What is the redeemer? Y'all remember we went over the redeemer?
I remember, but not off the top of my head.
Do you remember?
The Levites, right?
What is the Levites? So a couple of chapters back, we talked about a redeemer.
What is the Levites, the chosen ones, the priesthood?
If somebody killed somebody, they have to deal with the redeemer.
Oh, the Avenger of Blood?
The redeemer.
Yeah. See, you
used a different word.
So he was the killer.
Well, no, that's not what I
So the
use.
redeemer
It's what's in the scripture.
It is
My
in scripture.
scripture say Avenger of Blood.
No, that's what the redeemer came out to be.
The Avenger
When
of
we
Blood.
looked it up, it was the person to avenge the debt.
Right.
The avenger of blood.
It makes sense. The revenger of blood.
Yeah, the redeemer.
Yeah.
The redeemer.
Is what they called it in scripture. So, how was the redeemer involved in that? That
They
person
said-
you killed maybe had a motherfucker who cried about him. That could be the redeemer. And this is where probably these safe cities came into play.
The Redeemer.
Yes.
Wait, I have a
So
question.
the motherfucker who got revenge in their heart is the Redeemer.
Well, somebody who feel that you did a wrong to their kin and they need to come fix that.
That's a Redeemer.
Yeah, it's a word to that. Yes. Absolutely.
So-
What's your question?
What about like the purge? Because didn't it talk about the purge before? Like you're supposed to purge.
Well, see, all right, so let's get this straight right now. So, the wars and the killings is all that. Do we just do that for any reason, just because?
No.
Is that how the nation of Israel get down? That's what we're doing it just because?
Hell no, it's always a
Some people.
Not the nation of Israel. Everything that we do is because the Most High has instructed us to do. Now, we ain't just going down and I mean, I guess that is what we did in the land of Canaan. We just went down and took their shit, didn't we?
I mean, it wasn't ordered though.
It was ordered.
It wasn't ordered.
That land was promised to us.
It was. Yeah, true.
The land
That
was
was
promised.
true. It was promised to us.
But these motherfuckers was doing all kind of fucked up shit.
This is well to our nation, to the sisters of our nation. Yeah.
So, in that sense, yeah, I think it was like kind of like a purge, because we went in that shit and we.
I meant like I talked about the purge, but all of a sudden he's splitting the cities now. Why now?
Now, so you got it all twisted.
See, I need to read from the
Yeah, you got
beginning.
it all twisted. We was promised the land of Canaan, so okay, so y'all need to help her out with this. I'm not supposed to be. Y'all been here since the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why are we doing what we're doing? Why is the nation of Israel over in the spot that they at? Why is Moses talking and giving this whole speech to the nation of Israel? What have we done to get to this point? What has happened? What's going on here? I'm confused too. I'm just like her. I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck going on.
So first it started with Adam and Eve, right?
Okay, it did start with Adam and Eve.
No, it didn't. It started with.
No, it started with Adam and
Well,
Eve.
you confused. You can't say where it didn't start there. You don't even know what the hell we talking about. You confused as I am.
First, like,
She talked about
We
when the
confused. How we know?
She talked about
We just need to listen to see what they talking
No,
about.
she talking about in the beginning.
I'm
Creating the world, like creating this earth.
Well, that's where
I'm
the
talking about
beginning
the
of the
first day.
world started at.
That's the beginning of time.
Oh, okay.
But it
I
did
got
start with
We
Adam
talking about
and Eve.
humans.
We
though.
talking about the beginning of what our dilemma is.
Yeah.
Where did this shit start? How did we get to where we at here?
Right. It started
But
with
it-
Adam and Eve.
Abraham,
What
Adam,
he
and
said.
Jacob, right?
All right, it started with Adam and Eve. What happened between Adam and Eve?
Eve went to learn some other knowledge. brought it back
What
to
they
Adam
call
and-
biting the motherfucking apple.
Right. What they call biting the apple.
Please.
It was punishments to this.
Yes.
Man had punishment, woman had punishment, serpent had punishment. All right, later on down the line, they had kids.
Yeah.
What happened with the kids? Who's the kids?
Cain, Abel.
Cain and Abel. What happened?
Cain killed Abel.
Cain killed Abel. Most High say, motherfucker, why you do it, man? What you got evil in your heart for? You knew I ain't want that shit you gave me. What the fuck?
Yep.
You got evil in your heart. A little bit of evil in your heart gonna bring up a whole lot of evil in your heart. Why'd you do it? You need to think about what the fuck you got going on. So he went to sleep. Well, next day he killed his motherfucking brother. Most High like, I know the motherfucker is gone. The blood, I feel it on the ground. What you do?
Pop, you're supposed to be confused.
Huh?
confused.
No, I am confused. I'm just. He's telling the story.
Right.
Come on. I'm telling what he's telling. He's telling.
Don't have me thinking he knew what he was talking about, though.
He's telling it. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Anyway,
What I was saying.
Well, you gotta say, I'm just keeping them on point,
That's how
so
you
it won't be a long ass story because it's a lot to go on. So we telling the big pinpoints. So we talked about the kids. So after the killing happened, who had who?
After Cain killed Abel,
Got my attention.
Adam and Eve had another son named Seth.
Seth. Oh, Seth came into play.
Seth.
What happened? Keep going.
And Seth had some kids.
They had kids.
They
All the way down to who?
All the way down to Noah.
All the way down to Noah. Why was Noah chose?
Noah was chose because he was perfect in his generations.
He followed the law, statutes, and commandments. He was a righteous motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what he was.
Yeah.
Everybody else around that time was evil as fuck. Motherfucking angels was coming down on earth doing shit that they ain't had no business doing, making all kind of wild ass beings. Giants was fucking around and shit was all fucked up back in them days. The Most High say, it's got to stop.
Yeah.
It's got to stop. I need to flood this motherfucker. So he did just that, but before he flooded, he told Noah what? Go ahead.
He said, I think he made a promise that he was gonna be as abundant as the stars of the
Did he have kids?
At the time, yeah.
Did the kids come with him?
Yeah.
He had a wife and the kids had kids, wife, and all that. Okay. All right. What was the kid's name?
Shem, Ham, and Yafet.
Okay, it was Shem, Ham, and Yafet came into play. All right. Yafet, let's start with him. Where the fuck he go?
He went over east.
He went to the east some motherfucking way. That's the first thing he went to the east. Motherfuckers don't. After the flood. It's after the flood.
Shem, Ham, and
Yafet.
Shem, Ham, and Yafet. We're starting with Yafet. They call him Japhet.
Call him Yafet, but the letter
But-
J wasn't in it.
Thank you for clearing that up. See, I told you I know what the fuck I was talking about. He got it. Now check it out. Yafet went to the east. Now we don't know a lot about Yafet besides what all evil shit go east, right?
Huh?
Didn't the Most High command all evil shit to go east? Okay, what happened to the serpent? Where that motherfucker go?
Thank you for enlightening.
Okay, what happened to the motherfucking Cain where he seen his ass?
He said came east.
Oh, okay. What happened to Esau? Oh, wait, okay. We ain't even got to Esau yet, but he went to the east too. And over in the east was the Edomite nations.
Whoa. Edomites.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, we ain't got there yet. Because he's telling the story. We ain't even got there yet. But hold on. We down that way. Shem, Ham, and Yafet.
Yeah.
Yafet went east. What? So Shem and Ham, tell me about these guys. Ham is who? The father of what?
Ham is the father of the Hamitic nations, who they would call the Africans.
The African nations. Are you African?
No.
Okay, that leads me to the other nation, which was who? Shem. How did, okay, I ain't gonna say how did Shem come about, but give me the story. Who was Shem's lineage? What did Shem produce? Not his direct son, but who came from Shem?
Isaac.
Wait a minute. You missing somebody.
I'm missing Abraham, my bad.
Abraham. What? Give me the story about Abraham. What happened with Abraham? Was he always of the nation of Israel, or was he of the nation? Was Abraham of the nation of Israel?
Abraham was of the nation of Israel.
No, he was not.
He was, but his father wasn't.
His name got changed.
His name my bad. Yeah, his name.
Abraham was not of the nation of Israel. But what did the Most High do with Abraham? His name wasn't Abraham at first either. What was it?
It was Abram.
Okay, so what did the Most High do with Abram? Where was Abram living?
Abram,
in the land of, do we remember?
No.
Sounds like because it was okay? The land of
The land of
All right, tell me, what was the religion back then? Who knows?
The Sumerian belief.
The Sumerian belief system. What was the Sumerian belief system?
Basically, astrology.
The Planet Nibiru, Planet X, all this shit, all this Egyptian shit you do. Yeah, this was okay. All right. Yeah. This was the main religion back in that time. The Most High told what to Abraham? He like what?
I'm gonna make you a great nation.
He said, first of all, I need to get you away from your father's land.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'ma
bless you and make you a great nation.
He said, I'm going to give you as many nations as the stars in the sky and as the grains of sand on the beach.
Basically what he told Noah. He told him.
All right?
Yeah.
Who came from Abraham?
Ishmael
and Isaac. In that order. Ishmael came first from who? Hagar. Then later on down the line, who came?
Isaac.
The Most High say his nation was going to come. He said, I'm going to have a nation that's going to be my own. I'm going to choose a chosen seed, but the seed ain't going to be who?
It ain't going to be Ishmael.
It ain't going to be Ishmael, but the seed is going to be within Isaac.
Within Isaac?
Yes, he said. So later on down the line, Isaac had who?
Jacob and Esau.
I hope y'all keeping up because I know this is a long lineage of shit. But as you see, we're talking about a family.
Right.
All right? So keep on. Just stay with us for a second because we almost there. All right? Now. All right. We down at who? Esau and Jacob. Who was born first?
Esau.
But they was twins, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how did that happen?
Jacob came out holding Esau heel.
Holding his heel. That's how he came out. Esau came first and he came out holding his heel. That's how he came out. Can't make this up. That's what the Bible. Yeah, hey, we making this shit up.
Can't make this up.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so what happened? If by the nation of Israel, we believe in birthright and all this shit, right?
Birthright.
Yeah, so the shit from the daddy's supposed to go down to the oldest son, right?
First, yeah.
That's birthright, right?
Birthright.
Okay, so Esau was supposed to get the birthright, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
He sold it for a piece of meat.
Just talking about the important shit now.
Yeah.
All right? He sold his birthright for some food because he thought he was starving.
Right.
And his brother had the food. His younger brother had the food, and he said, damn it, I'm starving, give me the food. And his brother said, give me your birthright. He said, fuck this birthright because how am I use it if I'm dead?
Right.
Is that what you thought?
Over here.
Damn, yeah, I can feel that, yeah.
But if you believed in the Most High, you should have known that the Most High was going to provide. That should have never came across your mind.
Right.
His word for you.
All right?
Never, ever.
That's the first mistake you got to do. This is why these stories are important. All right? Yeah, it's fucked up, but this is what happened.
Someone didn't have common sense.
where someone didn't have faith.
Confidence.
So, with the lack of faith, this is
the lack of.
You can get something out of this.
He didn't process like what he was.
You can just listen to the story. You can get something out of this. He was not responsible enough to hold that title as being.
So what didn't happen after
chosen?
Right. Okay. So, long story short, Jacob got the birthright. We went over last week or a couple of weeks, like the name Jacob. How did his name get changed to Yisrael? Somebody give it to me in short. You was telling the story. Come on.
Well, we down the line. Jacob's name got changed to Israel because he fought an angel in the midst of the night. Well, fought an unknown person.
The book called the messenger.
A messenger, yeah, and he and when he was finna win, he told them to bless him. And the unknown messenger did bless him. Said he said your name was changed to Israel, and that was how his name got changed by the messenger.
Which kind of bring me to my next question. Like, then the Most High was talking about it. We was just talking about the messenger that the Most High said he was going to send down. He was like, you're going to listen to the words because the messenger going to hide my words in his mouth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that the only messenger that the Most High sent with his words in his mouth?
No.
It's like a pattern.
He always sending them.
He always sending them. So, when you talk about, was Jesus this man? No, he had a whole lot of messages throughout the times. This is one exactly. This is one we talking about right now. But anyway, go and finish the story. His name got changed to Yisrael. Yisrael had what? Kids, right?
Right. He had 12 sons.
12.
Do I got a name all over?
No, you ain't got a name all over. Yeah, but make a long story short, these are your 12 tribes that make up the nation of Yisrael. Which brings us all the way down to one of his sons got kidnapped. Well, not necessarily kidnapped, got sold. And he ended up being a high figure over in the land of Egypt. All right?
One of the high ones.
Which is the reason that our nation went to Egypt. That's how we got to Egypt. The nation of Israel went to Egypt. This is how we know that the nation of Israel was melanated. This is how we know that Africans and like the Hamitic nation and the Shemitic nations is the same color. You see what I'm saying? Because when Joseph went over there, they couldn't tell. He couldn't tell. Let's finish the story. Okay, so his brothers went on over there, got the family over there. His brothers didn't know who he was because he looked like the rest of the Egyptians. By his brothers not knowing who he was, let us know that everybody was the same color. You see what I'm saying? If he was a different color, he would have known right off the bat. That's my brother. In the midst of all these niggas. You know what I mean? you get what I'm saying?
We just gonna call him black.
You get what I'm saying? He was the same. Joseph was the same color as all the other motherfuckers. So they got him. They didn't know he was his brother because he was gone for so long. All right. Later on down the line, the Egyptians enslaved us because we became too. You're supposed to be telling the story. Go ahead.
Right. I don't know why you
Go ahead. Because I'm trying to stop, man. You're supposed to stop me. Go ahead. Come on.
But
But you gotta start right there though, because I'm trying to skip through some shit.
Yeah, basically he enslaved us because we became too mighty of a nation, you know what I'm saying? Black people like to hunt. So they had a whole lot of kids back then, you know what I'm saying?
Give the two reasons that the Pharaoh thought, because it was two main reasons. I'm gonna give you one of them. The first main reason is because, like you said, we like to hunt, and we'd have got overpopulated and we'd have took over. What was the other reason?
What was it?
He thought that we might have teamed up with one of the enemies of Egypt and overpowered them that way. So they got scared that we got so big and powerful that we might overthrow Egypt. So they big plan was to enslave us all, to get turn it down, to get control over us. So what did the Most High do? Who he give us to save us?
He gave us Moses.
This is how Moses got into play.
Wait, we got Moses because to do that to stop us from repopulating and becoming more powerful and you know what I'm saying, populating. He started killing the firstborn sons of every.
I said we got Yahshua on the line.
Ah, okay. That's what's up, bro. Why you ain't calling to the you should have called in.
What's up, man?
Yeah, you should have called in. Yeah, you can't call in while you down there, huh? Hey, it's all good, bro. But yeah, just stay tuned in. Tell us how you feel about it. But anyway,
back to what I was saying.
Yeah, go ahead. Back to what you were saying. Hey, you doing a good job too while you at it. Go ahead. Hey, but hold on. Wait. You getting so far? You
keeping up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, keeping up.
It's a struggle. I'm keeping up.
Cool. All right.
I'm a little slower than the rest of y'all. I'm sorry.
No, you all right. That's why I stopped them to see, because we need to all be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? We need to all know what's going on.
Shit matter, can him and all of that mattered, and all of that played a part because of the lines of generation and how the birthright don't necessarily affect what God blessed and how the storyline is affecting where it came from.
Well, the birthright does matter. It's showing the responsibility. You got to be responsible to hold that birthright.
Right.
Or if you're not irresponsible, it can
wrong,
pass
yeah,
down.
I'm
Okay, cool. All right, cool. And we gonna stop like where we gonna stop to when we get to where we at now in Scripture. We ain't gonna move past that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna recapping all the way to where we at now. All right. But we're going to skip along. We ain't going to hit everything, but we're going to get the major parts.
Right.
Just so y'all can be familiar. And for our viewers to be familiar, too. But, the best way is to go ahead and check out them other episodes. We've been talking about this shit for a long time. All right. Now, where we at with it?
We talking about how the Pharaoh was killing all the firstborn
Okay.
sons.
Pharaoh's killing the firstborn.
Of the
Keep
nation
going.
Because he was scared that they was going to overpopulate. And then he put us all into slavery, you know what I'm saying? But then he started having dreams and stuff. Then Moses was born, you know what I'm saying? His mama had him in secret, put him in a river, sent him down the river. And then one of Pharaoh's handmaiden,
which is
a
daughter of the handmaiden. Do you remember that?
Found him.
So you know the Moses story. Yeah. So the people that he got out of slavery is the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So start after the Red, because you know the Moses story. So after the Red Sea, you know how they part. So did you know that the Egyptians saw the Most High face in the Red Sea? They don't tell that part.
That don't surprise me.
Yeah, he showed his face to the Egyptians so they can leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah, he killed them all though.
That seems real though, like that exists.
Oh yeah, it happened. It happened. Yes.
It still exists today.
That's why the Most High always remind the nation of Israel, like, I'm the one that got y'all out of Egypt, out of that bondage.
Out of bondage, yeah.
I showed my face to these motherfuckers.
Moses did?
No, the Most High. He tell the nation of Israel this. Yes. Now, our generation, he ain't telling us this because we ain't back then. See, back then, they remember this. And he like the audacity, y'all motherfuckers know that I exist.
Right.
And y'all got the audacity not to want to follow me, to not have faith in me. You get what I'm saying? Y'all still want to follow the rules of these Egyptians. Y'all still want to go doing this Baal worship. So that's why he was killing them. But we ain't got to that point yet. Go ahead.
Right. So I didn't even mean to take it all the way to the past. Well, yeah, I was gonna break it down. The Passover.
Now y'all need to break the Passover down, but just a little bit though.
Okay, well, yeah. After they got out of bondage, they were supposed to be finding somewhere to worship the Most High in peace. So that's what they was doing. They was wandering the wilderness looking for somewhere to worship the Most High in peace. Then they went to the mountain. Because, in the wilderness, they went through a whole lot of trials and tribulations and stuff, and then they got to the mountain. Well, what? Okay, my bad. Well, they got to the mountain, and then only Moses could go up to the top of the mountain to get the laws from the Most High. So everybody have it basically in writing on tablets. And then Moses came down and seen them. They had built a god for themselves, a Baal worship. They was worshiping the bull. And Moses ain't like it, so he got mad at them.
What?
And the Most High had cursed everybody once again. So they had wandering through the wilderness once again another 40 years. Basically, 11-day journey took 40 years. You know what I'm saying? What was supposed to be an 11-day journey took 40 years. And so, amongst that 11-day journey, Moses had did miracles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They were starving, thirsty. Moses cracked open the rock. Most High provided water.
So no, you doing it good right there. So we know who the nation of Israel is. We know who the group that Moses turned to. Well, no. Hold on now. Because you already did basically. Because we know who the group is. We just now we just getting to the point where we at the River Jordan. We finna cross over.
Right, into the promised land that we was promised.
Right.
Like I said, they got cursed. So for worshiping the bull at the bottom of the mountain, so Moses can't necessarily cross over into the land because the Most High told him he can't. That's why he giving this long speech to do. This speech been going on for like 3, 4, 5 chapters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So did he get this? When he got to the second time when he went to go get
the tablets? Yeah. No, I was finna tell that, but he told me not to.
We'll go to the second time we got the tablets for what though? Did you mention the tablets?
I mentioned the first when he got them. The first
did you
time
mention the tablets though? What order did you tell him what they was? The law, statutes, and commandments. That's all
I told him it was in writing.
That's all we already because we
Moses'
not.
law.
What are they?
The scripts.
The law that the Most High put down here for us, basically in writing.
In writing.
What are they?
So
You're reading it.
It's the Torah. It's the first 5 books.
The first 5 books.
It's how to conduct ourselves as the nation of Israel. It's how we govern ourselves. It's how we supposed to live.
So is God telling this book in third person?
This is Moses.
Moses is telling
This is
book?
Moses' story. Yes.
No, like the whole book?
No, Moses is the first 5 books. And we in the 5th book right now. After that is, the way that the Bible was made up is you have your laws, which is your Torah, that's what we're reading now, the first 5 books. We have your prophets and we have your writings. So after we read the laws, which is right now, then it's going to be the prophets who prophesies about the laws. It talks about the prophets, they can see the future and all this shit. And then after that, just your writings, which is basically, like your testimonies and shit. All is about the laws. The laws is the most important thing that you need to read in this book because that's what's teaching you how to operate in this nation. You see what I'm saying? Everything else, just like you will have a testimony, cut that down. Just like you'll have a testimony. You see, and that testimony will be a part of scriptures as like the writings. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's why when a lot of people talk about this Old and New Testament, it's kind of wrong because it ain't number one testament. It's only the laws and statutes and commandments. It's only one testament. It ain't an Old Testament and a New Testament. That's why when I say that it's a deception, this whole New Testament, they incorporate this Jesus thing like the laws has been done away with, and the only way to get to the Most High is through Jesus, through following the way that Jesus moved, but they don't elaborate on that. You get what I'm saying? And the way that Jesus or Yeshua moved, he moved as one of the members of the nation of Israel. He moved like the Most High commanded us to. And he moved in it in such a perfect way that he commanded all his brothers, not commanded, but he advised all his brothers to move the way he moved. That's what it means by follow, Jesus, or follow Yeshua's way, his path, and you get to the Father. Yeah, it's not worship him. It's you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments the way that he did, and you can get to the Father too. Because that's all the Most High requires us to do is follow his laws, statutes, and commandments. It's a covenant. I don't think you talked about that. I think we missed over the covenant. So rewind that back to the covenant. What's this covenant that I'm talking about?
The covenant is the
Who is the covenant between?
The Most High and the nation of Israel.
Okay, so when did it happen?
It happened this was the covenant that he established with Israel.
Hold on now.
Well, real established with Noah.
No. The covenant was established when Moses came from the mountain.
That was one of them. Because it was a few covenants.
Well, no, the covenant between the nation of Israel. This is the covenant that we're talking about here. I'm not talking about the promises that he made to Noah, or the promise he made to Abraham, or the promise he made to Isaac. I'm talking about the covenant, but the everlasting covenant between the Most High and the nation of Israel. What made us his nation? What is the contract? This is the covenant that makes sense. This is the covenant that matters.
Right, that if we keep his law.
When did it happen?
On the mountain.
How?
That was the second time when he went down before he.
I think it was the first time.
This was the first time. That's why I say we have to get it together. We have to know this. These are important parts.
He went to the mountain and
Is this when he came down with the commandments, with the tablets?
Yes.
Was it around that same time?
Yes.
Yes, it was. So check it out. He came down with the tablets. The first thing he noticed was what? There was Baal worshiping. There was worshiping a golden calf, the same type of shit that they was doing in Egypt. They was following Egyptian ways, practices. All right. They lost faith in the Most High, and they say, "Fuck it, we want to go do what we was doing, following Egypt ways."
Right.
And Moses got mad. The Most High. That's why Moses threw the tablets down and broke the tablets, because he was pissed off. He been all that time up doing all the shit he did, and these motherfuckers worshiping the fucking calf.
Yep.
All this what the Most High just showed them. Y'all got the nerve to worship a calf.
Right.
You see, he got mad. All right. So this when, long story short, these motherfuckers got killed. The Most High separated them and killed the motherfuckers who was worshiping the calf and kept the righteous ones. All right. When he did that, this covenant got made, and it was a blood covenant.
So this was the second time. This is in the first time.
This is the first time.
Before he went back up.
This is the first time. This is the first time.
Because he killed all the motherfuckers that was worshiping the calf, and then he made the covenant.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was
and this
saying.
covenant was in blood.
All right.
Blood.
It's an everlasting covenant. What was the covenant?
That we was promised the land. We were gonna get promised land, and we was gonna
He did promise us the land.
The nations of the world was gonna be blessed.
The covenant was what? Do we need to go revisit it?
Yeah.
All right, somebody find it for me real quick. Find the covenant the Most High made with the nation of Israel. Look that up real quick. But while we looking that up, that's kind of get to where we are now. You know what I'm saying? Because this is still Moses, like he said, Moses not gonna make it over to the promised land. Before he get there, he's giving the people a nice talk. And this is what he's telling the people. One of the things was don't go over there doing witchcraft, because the Most High don't like that. Remember your dietary laws. Remember the Passover. Remember Yah Sabbath and keep it holy.
Talking about that.
You know what I'm saying? You got to remember all of these things. You know, it's not to remember a part of it. So you got to remember the nation of Israel. These was things for us to remember, because he got us out of bondage, out of Egypt. Egypt means bondage. So before it was bondage, it was Mitzrayim. All right, that was the name of it. It got changed to Egypt when it enslaved us, and all them curses, plagues hit it. It's bondage. All right, and that's why that's not just over there in that land either. Let me get everybody to realize something. When we talking about Egypt, when we talking about bondage, we're not just talking about that land. When the Most High, we ain't got to that point yet, but we're gonna talk about getting put back into bondage. You get what I'm talking about? And it's not gonna be back into Egypt. It's gonna be a mental thing. Like we've been in bondage for a long time, not just in the United States when they enslaved us. We still in bondage now. You get what I'm saying? Our bodies are more freer. The perception is more freer. You know what I'm saying? But we still, our mental, our mind, we still we're in the box. There's only a certain amount of information we're privileged to know. You get what I'm saying? So we still in the type of bondage now. But anyway, that's getting a little bit too far. But all right, did you find the covenant?
No, my phone.
All right, I need somebody to look that up for me.
Covenant. The covenant.
I need to find that. We need to find this covenant.
I need to charge it too.
You all right? You finna read, so you all good. I need somebody to look and find the covenant that the Most High made with the nation of Israel. So we don't leave that confusion out there. All right, Tim, come on and huh? What?
Mine charged always.
No, it's there. It's just I want everybody not.
He's looking up the covenant on my phone.
Yeah, not just so we can know it. I want everybody to know like how to reference it, where to look when you find it. You gonna say exactly where it is, so the people that's hearing this can know exactly where to go find that, and we can know exactly where to go find that covenant if this question never come up again.
Right.
So
the covenant.
So
Genesis 15, verse 6.
Oh, he got it.
Exodus.
Well, it's in Exodus.
Genesis. Oh, Exodus.
Well, hold on. Let's see what you got, Ross.
He says, "On that day, the Lord made a covenant with Abraham."
So that's the covenant he made with Abraham. That's one of the covenants. No, you all right. That's why I wanted you to read it. That's why I wanted you to read it. Yeah, so that's the first covenant that he made with Abraham. You need to read about that. That's when he said he was going to promise him the nations and things like that. We talked about that earlier. But I want the covenant that he made with the nation of Israel. This everlasting covenant that we're still tied to right now today.
It's with Moses, right?
It's with the nation of Israel. But yeah, Moses was a part of it. Yes. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, talk to me.
It say,
Where's it at?
Exodus 19 verse 3.
All right, wait a minute, man. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. I got to get this, man. Wait a minute. I got to get this. Wait. Now, you say...
Exodus.
Hold on now. Because I'm finna get this, man. I got to get this.
Yep, Exodus
19 verse 3.
I got to get this, man. So we going... All right, so we going to... What? Exodus what? 19. So first of all, we talking about... What we talking about here?
We talking about the Mosaic covenant.
We talking about the covenant that the Most High made with the nation of Israel. Where is it at in the Bible?
On Exodus 19, verse 3.
So turn your books to Exodus chapter 19, verse 3. What does it say?
19. And Moses went up to the Elohim Yah and called him from the mountain, saying, "This is what you are to say to the house of Jacob and declare to the children of Israel. You have seen what I did to the Egyptians, and how I bore you on eagle's wings and brought you out myself. And now, if you diligently obey my voice and shall guard my covenant, then you shall be my treasured possession above all peoples, for all the earth is mine. And you shall be to me a reign of priests and a set apart nation."
All right, stop. That's the covenant. That's the covenant. That was the promise and the terms, the rules and conditions to this agreement. That's what that was. You are to be my nation of people. Well, tell it to me again, man. Damn. Tell it to me again.
Do it one more time.
I want to hear it again, damn it.
And now, if you diligently obey my voice and shall guard my covenant.
Stop. That's the first part. If you do something, what we got to do?
Diligently obey my voice and guard my covenant.
So diligently obey my voice and follow my covenant. What's the covenant? The laws, statutes, and commandments. Keep going though. No, keep going. It's lovely because you keep going. Let's read it.
Then you shall be my treasured possession above all the people.
There's the then. You ever heard of if-then statements? There it is. If you do something, then I do something. That's the agreement. That's the contract. Terms and conditions. All right? If and then. If you do this, then you gonna be this. Now let's talk about it. Keep going.
That's Exodus what?
For all the earth is mine.
Keep going. That is Exodus chapter 19. Verse what?
Verse 3.
Verse 3.
It started at 5.
It started at 5, but keep going where you at. Keep going.
And you shall be my reign of priests and a set apart nation.
And a set apart nation. Keep going.
Those are the words in which I speak to you, the children of Israel.
It didn't go to the world. It was only to one nation of people. It's a promise. It's a covenant that was made between that nation of people and the Most High. See what I'm saying? So, can't nobody teach it besides this nation of people. And this is where everybody getting it twisted at. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody want to claim this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be this nation.
Their own views.
But everybody can't do that because it wasn't given to everybody. It's only given to us. You get what I'm saying? That's why we can only be the ones that teaching it. All right. But here's the tricky part. This is where we did read this, and I ain't finna have you going to search for it. But we did read this. What does it take to be other nation of Israel? See, right now we're talking about the blood part, with the bloodline. See, the Most High really did handpick us and choose us as His nation, as the us, who they called niggas. He chose us to be His nation of people, which it tells you that. But you remember we was talking about like all them other like the different camps and all that, and why they be talking, leaning so hard on this color thing. That's why. But what does it take to be of the nation of Israel?
Circumcision.
Inward and outward.
Inward and outward. Circumcision.
Last week.
Yes.
Yes.
So the yes we do. The outward part is what? That represents what we just got finished talking about.
The flesh.
The flesh. You remember he handpicked us. Right?
And the inward is the...
We come from Abraham. So that outward circumcision is the mark of Abraham, saying you are a part of his lineage.
What about women?
You're part of his lineage still.
Let's talk about women. Well, hold on. Let's finish talking about the circumcision, then we're going to talk about women. So we have the outward circumcision. What about the inward circumcision?
That's when you follow law, statutes, and commandments.
That's when these law, statutes, and commandments come into play.
You get grafted in.
So any nation can get grafted in. Yep. It don't matter what color you is.
Don't matter what color you are.
If you're following these law, statutes, and commandments,
you're in there.
All right, that's one thing. To the women, what does the women have to do with this? With this circumcision thing?
How can women be a part of Israel?
Through their husbands. Through their husbands. And through their family, through their fathers. The way that the structure is, the Most High, I'm talking about family structure now. The Most High, the man is to worship the Most High. The woman is to worship the man like the man worships the Most High. And then the kids. That's the structure of the family. If you start with that, the kids are already going to be under the authority of the Most High or of the government of the Most High, because that husband is following the Most High, his laws, statutes, and commandments. That woman is worshiping her husband who is following the laws, statutes, and commandments, so she's following the laws, statutes, and commandments. Not to say now, a lot of women get upset when we talk like that because they feel inferior, because they feel like they under the man, like it's a negative thing, which is not a negative thing, it's a position thing.
There's nothing wrong with loving.
It's a role thing. It's nothing wrong with loving the husband like the husband got to love the Most High.
As long as your husband is loving the Most High.
If you have a husband that loves the devil, he's going to treat you like that.
Right, badly.
He's going to treat you like he loves the devil.
Right.
All right? Lawlessness. If you have the man of the Most High, he's going to treat you like that.
I mean, because it's a way of living. It's circumcision
inwardly.
And it's gonna reflect through your kids.
Yep.
It just reflects, period.
All right.
Like this is the reason why he let this what we're talking about right now, the covenant.
The laws, yeah, absolutely, laws, statutes, and commandments. Yes.
In front of
the Torah,
the nation. That's why he did this.
So if no, go ahead. I don't want me to cut you off, bro. Go ahead, finish up.
Once you start, like, when it's set up like that, then all is done in the plan of how he's trying to make it happen. Like, you're gonna be listening to your husband, and your husband is gonna be doing what God say do, and it's never gonna be wrong. And
that's because he's moving righteous. He's moving righteous. Now, if you moving like that, then if your parents moving like that, then that child will already be familiar with the Most High and would know, like, that daughter. See, the son, he'll already know how to move, of course, because he a product of it. He's the man, and we just talked about birthright, right? The daughter is just natural facts of life that a woman is going, unless you're a lesbian, have a husband and reproduce. The way it's supposed to be. See, now with the world is so twisted, they ain't even looking at that. They just looking to go have sex with somebody, and it's all chaos now. It's no structure, and you see what the Most High, without His law, you see what it turns into. It's chaos. With His law there, the structure there, the daughter is to go find her husband just like her, to believe in the same thing she believes.
What she grew up in.
And that is going to follow that righteous path. The man is something different. Now, you can think about like Solomon. See, a man can go and get, it's not highly looked up on for a man to go outside his nation to go find another woman outside his nation to fuck with, but we can. We can. It's dangerous because the way that love work, that woman could kind of get that man to do some shit that he wouldn't do usually. You see what I'm saying?
Not ordinary dude.
So that's the dangers of doing that. But if that woman come to what he is, to be of the nation of Israel, then there's nothing wrong with that. It can happen. That's a grafting in. It can happen. All right? All right. We spent enough time on that. Did that clear up your question with the woman? Good. And that's definitely not a bad thing because the woman has her part and we can't fulfill a woman's part. That's why I don't understand this whole transgender and this whole not knowing your gender thing. I don't get this whole thing because roles are so important. A man can't do what the fuck a woman do, and a woman can't do what the fuck a man do. It's natural. It's natural.
People just like being entitled.
It's twisted. It ain't. It's about the energy that's driving these line of events that's happening, that's changing fucking history. You got to see the energy behind it. And I told you, if it ain't of the Most High, it's of the devil. It ain't no middle ground.
No gray area? Did you say no gray area?
All right?
You say no gray
area. So that's the energy that's pushing all this twisted shit. When it becomes out of structure, out of order, when chaos happens. Because our Father ain't the Father of chaos. As you can see, everything is structured. It's in order. He wants you to do it like this, and this. Motherfucker call us control freaks. Damn it, we supposed to control shit. Order needs to be there.
Order, yeah. Structure, order.
Or it's going to be chaos. And that's what we're looking at in the world today. That's what we're living in.
All right, so that's how we got here. I'm caught up now.
All right?
Well, we caught up now.
All right, cool. Hey, I told you did a good job, boy. Hey, come on with it. TYM, let's finish this up.
We on 5, ain't we?
Tell in the building.
Dueteronomy.
We at Dueteronomy, chapter 19, verse 5. As you said what?
Good.
As when someone goes into the forest with his neighbor to cut wood, and his hand swings the axe to cut down a tree, and the head slips from the handle and strikes his neighbor so that he dies. He may flee to one of these cities.
You see how
and
scripture
live.
is? Yeah. Scripture answered the question for you. Know how we was guessing all these, giving all our examples and shit? It gave us one out right out the book.
Accident.
I ain't gonna even count. It was just
An accident. Yeah.
Accident.
Not on purpose. Hand
Damn.
slips.
You dropped your gun in the fire and then hit some.
Bam! Damn!
That's a terrible accident.
He ain't no killer. He just a manslaughter.
Exactly. Manslayer.
Manslayer.
Whoa. So what's a manslayer then? I thought manslayer was
Manslaughter. What they are saying in court today.
So it's killing.
No, that's
Yeah,
not
it is a killing, but it's an accidental death.
It's not accidental.
Yeah, it's not a murder.
Like a car accident.
It's still murder. Though.
It's like manslaughter, like what they say in court. Like manslaughter, manslaughter, same type of
stuff.
It's an accident.
So I'm gonna accidentally kill somebody.
an accidental death.
It happened by your hands, but you weren't intentionally doing that, and it wouldn't happen if you had more control.
Slip.
Manslaughter.
Oops.
A damn oops. It's a
Still
fucked up oops.
It's a
Yeah.
bad one, though.
Yeah.
Boy.
No wonder they give you somebody around too.
We just gonna give you a slap on the wrist and put your ass in PC.
Now you can kind of see like the justice system, like where they get some of their shit from.
Yeah, protective custody.
And why they still use the Bible right now to this day to put your hand on and swear too.
On swear too, yeah.
I thought they stopped it.
They still do that.
They tell you to swear, but they ain't following the laws of the Bible.
Special laws come in.
So you know these court and judicial systems is in Scripture. They supposed to be here. The Most High ordained the judicial system to be here. To handle real shit like this, murderers and real motherfuckers that's supposed to be behind bars. But what he didn't ordain was the corruption within the government.
Now, it's not up for us to judge them, although most of them don't do right, but it is put here in place for a reason.
It is here for a reason. Now, it's told we're supposed to abide by the government, supposed to follow the government's rules if the government is in line with the rules, with our laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
As soon as the government waver from that,
we got the power to stand up on our own some things.
And
that's what time it came to.
Oh yeah. So that's when you talk about this corruption and shit happening. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to still know who the fuck we are.
Right.
All right.
They got you lying on.
Damn, this is some good learning today.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't expecting to come and do all this damn learning today. Boy, you just fucking never know.
I really learned a lot today.
Huh?
I really liked a lot.
It's some good learning going on.
All right, can we go from that part right there, that example of what you just did?
Let's start from the example. Where we at with it? Deuteronomy what?
Deuteronomy what? Where we at?
7.
I don't know. We got the reader right there.
There he
We
is.
at Dueteronomy, chapter 19, verse 5.
Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 5. Let's go.
As when someone goes into the forest with his neighbor to cut wood, and his hand swings the axe to cut down a tree, and the head slips from the handle and strikes his neighbor so that he dies, he may flee to one of these cities and live. Verse 6. Lest the avenger of blood in hot anger.
Damn, then we just get finished talking about the Redeemer.
Avenger of blood, yep.
Damn, that's cold. Now, go ahead, bro. Hey, keep going.
Lest the avenger of blood in hot anger pursue the manslayer and overtake him, because the way is long.
Did your shit say the Avenger of Blood or did it say the Redeemer in yours?
I'm trying to see where we at.
We at Dueteronomy chapter 19, verse 6.
Yep.
That's the Avenger of Blood. That's what it said. That's
The
what it said.
Avengers.
The Revenger?
All right.
Keep going.
Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 6. Lest the avenger of blood in hot anger pursue the manslayer and overtake him, because the way is long, and strike him fatally.
Gonna kill him.
Though the man did not deserve to die.
That's why the cities are made, the safe haven cities. Is that a clarification? Did the Bible clear that up? The Bible always be clearing shit up, don't it?
Easy clarification.
Damn. Keep going. So I told you we don't do confusion. We talked about that for hellas, and the Bible just said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and clear it up in a couple of
Real
sentences.
quick.
Yeah.
Good job. I like that.
Yeah.
We had Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 6. Lest the avenger of blood in hot anger pursue the manslayer and overtake him, because the way is long, and the strike him fatally, though the man did not deserve to die, since he had not hated his neighbor in the past. Verse 7. Therefore I commanded you, you shall set apart 3 cities. Verse 8. And if the Most High enlarges your territory, as he has sworn to your fathers, and gives you all the land that he promised to give to your fathers. Verse 9. Provided you are careful to keep all his commandments, which I command you today, by loving the Most High, and by walking ever in his ways, then you shall add 3 other cities into these 3. Verse 10. Least innocent blood be shed in your land that the Most High is giving you for an inheritance. And so the guilt of bloodshed be upon you. Verse 11. But if anyone hates his neighbor and lies in way.
Oh, we're talking about the other killing now.
We had Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 11. But if anyone hates his neighbor and lies in wait for him and attacks him and strikes him fatally so that he dies.
Hey, wait a minute. Motherfucker say, I'm going to stay in the bushes. I'm going to wait on his ass. I'm going to get under the car and wait until he come outside. No, I'm in the game way. I'm finna step on.
He said, "Get back a month."
What happened with this time? Let's talk about
them types?
What scripture say what happened to them guys?
What happened to them guys?
In Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 11. But if anyone hates his neighbor and lies in wait for him and attacks him and strikes him fatally so that he dies and he flees into one of these cities.
Right.
Verse 12. Then the elders of his city shall send and take him from there and hand him over to the avenger of blood.
To the Redeemer.
So that he may die.
Yeah, you know what the Redeemer about. The Redeemer ain't here. He's finna come redeem some blood.
Redeemer blood.
Hold on, wait.
There you go.
That basically said, this nigga, he stopped the motherfucker out.
On purpose.
So he basically, I get it.
So we talking about,
hold on, man. What
we talking about if it wasn't.
Get your ass all up out of there.
We
You
talking
looking
about,
for him?
Yeah. Not
We
just
talking about if it wasn't no accident.
Right now, that's what he said. If it ain't no accident, and he ain't talking about now get your. They talking about now the elders finna come like OG status and grab his ass up and take his ass right on her.
There he is.
There
you go.
Thought he was finna come in this moment.
Right, exactly. Thinking he finna come forward. Like we ain't cool with you or something. Like we don't fuck with the Redeemer of Death.
Yeah, the Redeemer of Blood.
Come here. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on.
Right. You ain't innocent. That mean you ain't
and
innocent.
People talking about they read the Bible.
Right.
Man, come on, bro. Hey, the Bible the realest book I done read, bro. It keep it all the way 100.
Yeah.
So you see, it's telling you the rules and regulations. This is how we supposed to be. This is our government. This is how it's telling us how we supposed to get down right now to this day.
Does it say that sounds like a soldier or bounty hunter?
Well,
cool when they do
it sounds like some righteous shit. Now, hold on. You talking about the Redeemer?
The Redeemer of blood.
What you
The
say?
Avenger of blood.
The Avenger of blood?
The Avenger of blood.
So we talked about that when we very first came across the Redeemer or the Avenger of blood. We was talking about who might this be.
Might be.
That could
And
be anybody.
yeah, that's the conclusion we came to. It could be anybody that feel that you done wrong this person. You know what I'm saying?
That could be female. That
Yeah.
could be a
It's just
child.
vengeance.
Yeah, it could be like
The Redeemer of blood.
Yeah.
Anybody who want they get back.
Yeah, who want they get back, right? Because it's a fucked up debt. A debt is a debt. It ain't even say like the innocent debt. They still was a motherfucker still gonna be out of them. Even if it was an innocent debt, it was still a debt, and that motherfucker got somebody who loved them that might be coming to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Right.
The Redeemer is that
The Redeemer
motherfucker
of blood.
that get back.
That get back. Yeah, exactly. So you got a city to go run to. To get away from that Redeemer.
Best believe it's gonna be some get back being looking for.
Yeah, oh yeah, you bet, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the natural order of things. You know? Yeah. But anyway, we took enough with that.
Yeah. Gucci. Alright, already.
Where we at now? Where we at?
Verse. We at Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 13. Your eyes shall not pity him, but you shall purge the guilt of innocent blood from Israel.
There go that purge.
So that it may be well with you.
Purge, huh?
Verse 14. You shall not move your neighbor's landmark, which the men of old have set in the inheritance that you will hold in the land the Most High is giving you to possess. Verse 15. A single witness shall not surface against a person for any crime or for any wrong in connection with any of offense that he has committed, only on the evidence of 2 witnesses or of 3 witnesses shall a charge be established. Verse 19. If a malicious witness arises to accuse a person of wrongdoing, verse 17, then both parties to the dispute shall appear before the Most High, before the priests and the judges who are in the office in those days. Verse 18. The judges shall incur diligently. Yeah. Okay, verse 18. The judges shall incur diligently. And if the witness is a false witness, has accused his brother falsely. I'm going to say it again. We had Dueteronomy chapter 19, verse 18. The judges shall incur diligently, and if the witness is a false witness, has accused his brother falsely. Verse 19. Then you shall do to him as he meant to do to his brother. So you shall purge the evil from your midst. We at Dueteronomy chapter 19, verse 19. Then you shall do to him as he had meant to do to his brother. So you shall purge the evil from your midst. Verse 20. And the rest shall hear and fear and shall never again commit any such evil among you.
Yeah.
Verse 21. Your eye shall not pity, it shall be life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot.
You heard that?
Damn. This is like the third purge in 2 weeks.
Third purge.
That's how I feel about that. And that's how do y'all feel about that? Was that the end?
That was the last of 19.
Last 19. Come on, we got a couple more verses. Come on. Let's finish it on up.
That was the last of it. 21 to 21. It
That
stopped
was the end of 19? Okay, well, shit. Give a round of applause.
That was the
That was good. Nah, that was the way to end that motherfucker, though. You know what I'm saying?
Tight.
I mean, tell me how y'all... Yeah, tell me how
Head
y'all
to head,
feel
man.
about that.
The heartbreaker
Let's
right
start with Brittany. Let me get you on the camera, Brittany. I want
That
to see
was
how
a
you...
lot to take in.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. Let's get everything set up, girl. Wait a minute.
Break. So Brittany.
Yeah, wrong with you, boy. All right. There we go. Now, what you say, Brittany?
Definitely a lot to take in. Learned a lot today. I definitely have a lot of reading to do.
No doubt.
I do not like reading, but I've always looked at this as a religious book and not like a book of like, yo, this is relevant.
Yeah. So, eye opener? Good. That's what's up. I like to hear that. And we got a lot more to go. You might want to start at Genesis and try and just read up to where we at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
It's a lot of research.
all right, and look at the other podcasts while you're doing it, because we already read it, so you can just follow along. Brother D.
I enjoyed the chapter thoroughly. Chapter 19 was very informational, and like I say, I think the law, statutes, and commandments was made very clear to the Israelite, the Israelite nation.
Mm-hmm.
And he just reiterated even before they crossed the river of Jordan. He reiterated what y'all should do and what y'all shouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he told them the things like what's the name of those again? The banishments, not the banishments, but the
the abominations.
Abominations, yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. The abominations. He told them what all the abominations were.
Yeah.
I mean, so he didn't leave anything out. So I mean, he was explaining to them before they crossed the river of Jordan everything that they shouldn't do. So I think he just put the law down one more time, again and again. Because he's like, these stiff-necked, hard-headed people, so I got to tell them again.
This
is what y'all should not do.
Because he keep on doing it, brother.
Yeah,
he keep on telling them.
On the same. Yeah, he keep telling them this is the law, statutes, and commandments that y'all should follow.
Yep.
If y'all break these laws, you get the curses. If y'all keep these laws, you get the blessing.
Yeah, yes. And this ain't going to be the last time he said.
Yeah, ain't gonna be the last.
This ain't going to be the last time he said. I like that. I like that.
I enjoy it.
That's good, man. Come on, talk to me. Rico! We ain't see nothing but the top of your head at first, you know what I'm saying? Nice to see your face.
He was under there.
I read this chapter. I read past this chapter.
I know it. You sound like this one right here now.
Yeah.
I already read this.
Yeah, I read it and read past it. So, I mean, as far as the chapter goes, I do like the chapter. It did talk about some. It sounded kind of crucial, but at the same time, I mean, when you're doing wrong, you know you're doing wrong, and when you know that you, for real, how I see it, if you go kill somebody, you should automatically know that somebody gonna come after you. You shouldn't just want to go kill somebody, Accidental, I know accidents happens, but at the same time, don't purposely hate somebody, have hatred in your heart just to want to take somebody out.
Yeah, so
at the same time, somebody gonna want to do that same thing to you.
So it makes sense when they say eye for eye.
Yeah, when I read that,
foot for foot.
It made my eyes open wide when I read that last part.
So it makes sense. It sounds crucial, but it really don't sound crucial because look at what you did. Look at who you are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But so that's how I see that chapter.
Hold on, we almost to you, Bree. We almost to you. Got the reader ain't saying shit. The reader got something to say. What you got to say, reader? That what you got to say? Hold on, man. Wait a minute.
Alright, so my favorite part was, destroy the evil. I love that. Purge the evil.
Yeah,
you
hell
have
yeah.
to purge the evil because
Purge.
you have to keep every land safe that you've been stepping foot upon. Like your life shouldn't be stalked upon. It shouldn't be invaded. You should live your life and get rid of the evil away from you and enjoy life as you can and enjoy what's in front of your face, like the trees, the birds, the land, the squirrels, the butterflies, and everything else. The only difference is everybody driving and working. That's what it's saying in the Bible.
I ain't read that in the Bible. Wait a minute. Hold on.
They say your eyes should be petty, but that's why I was learning that part. I shall not be petty.
Yeah.
Possess the land with righteousness.
Did you like it though?
Yeah, it really touched my heart.
It was a lot of shit going on in this chapter. It was, and you read the shit out of it. Mm-hmm. Did you get?
I read it from the heart.
You read? Did you get what you was reading though? Yeah, it made sense.
Meaning, regardless of what they tell you, as long as you do right, they can't say you're doing wrong.
You know, that's a good way to look at shit.
They say you're doing wrong.
Suppose you think right is wrong and wrong is. Wait a minute.
Oh, extra confusion there.
So what defines right? Doing wrong. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Wait, hold up.
Giving righteousness.
Righteousness defines right.
So what is righteousness? We just can't be saying these words
law,
now.
Statutes, and commandments of God's law.
Okay.
The Most High's law.
Nah, you know I gotta fuck
law,
with him.
Statutes, and
you know I gotta fuck with Tim.
He did a good job.
He did a good job, and that's why I gotta fuck with him. That's why I gotta fuck with him. You did good. All right, TYM. I'm gonna leave you alone for now. For now. All right, Brick.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh hell no. We on Brick now.
Yeah, I know we was in a process. I felt like the way Tim was reading, he did a good job. First of all, I appreciate you. I understand a whole lot that was going on in this chapter, and it felt like we was in the middle of basically the covenant. And at this particular part, he wanted to break down so there wasn't no confusion of how to go about setting up this particular city for the ones who basically accidentally made a bad decision.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what to do if people was basically trying to manipulate their way into this city and they was in the wrong.
Yep.
And they knew they was.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you think it was fair? Do you think it's righteous?
And all of it was just because, you know what I'm saying? Why would you know what I'm saying, not feel that way?
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if something happened to you, you want revenge as the same token. But at the same time, if it happened to you and it was an accident, you could see, all right, man, you stepped on my shoes, I'll let you pass. Sometimes certain things supposed to get passed. Like, I ain't gonna cap. I'ma still come after you. You hurt my people, and you wasn't trying to. So it broke down that in this same chapter. And it's the Bible. You know what I'm saying? This is real life. This is reality. This is, you know what I'm saying?
So why could people say that this motherfucker ain't relevant though? How could people say that the Bible ain't relevant? It's been wrote all it, but it's still describing like right now scenarios.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's telling you like, if you finna creep on a motherfucker, you finna sit and lay on a motherfucker like motherfucker be talking about land. They talk about this right now today. I'ma sit and wait on this motherfucker.
Right, they do.
And I also like the question that Brittany had brought up that made you bring all of this back from the beginning.
Yeah,
how,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Ben had broke it down from the beginning, from how Adam and Eve and how he went back all the way there and got cars all the way up to what we are right now.
Oh yeah.
That actually helped way more when he started back reading.
How many
I
videos were
appreciate
deleted?
that.
We used that.
That was beautiful.
So I was excited because
that was beautiful.
I ain't gonna count to y'all at this point in my time trying to figure out the way, and I feel like I've been doing my best damn near for the last couple of years to do the laws, statutes, and commandments. And you know what I'm saying? So when I heard this, I'm like, hold on, wait. nah, I gotta put my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard right there, bro. Hey, that's real good shit, and that's a testimony. You did a testimony. I didn't even ask for your testimony, Brick.
Testimony.
You testifying on this motherfucking shit. But that's good. It's needed. We need that. And I'm sure some listeners needed that too. I know I needed that shit because, bro, the simple fact, nah, I ain't saying that. That ain't what the fuck I'm saying.
Well,
I'm saying
can I
is,
give you the reason why I gave you that? Because, you know, fairly, I'm gonna say that I feel like last couple weeks I was coming and I was hearing it. I'm like, God, you know what I'm saying? You know, he moved in mysterious ways. So
No doubt.
He put me here, and I'm like, and I've been getting attacked for just hearing it and putting my little 2 cents in it anyway. So I might as well.
What I'm saying,
give
bro,
my
let me
opinion.
check
That's
it.
why
And
I
I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, but the Most High already chose you. It ain't me.
Yeah.
I ain't choose you. The Most High chose you just by the simple thought. This is how you know that the Most High chose you. You ain't even gotta wonder, why am I saying this? You know what I'm saying? This is how you know that the Most High chose you. If you wasn't chosen, you wouldn't even have the thought in your mind that I want to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. It wouldn't even be there. You wouldn't want to put the energy towards it. The simple fact that you wanted to put the energy towards, that's before you even stepped the foot up in this motherfucker. You was already on that path. Stepping the foot up in this motherfucker, put the step on it like, damn, this is what I've been feeding your soul. You get what I'm saying? But your soul already, it was on that already. You already was chosen. That's you. That's why I was telling you to look into it. You know what I'm saying? I be knowing what I'm talking about sometimes. It's just sometimes.
Shit.
Alright. So I take it you like the chapter.
Man, shit, I fuck with it. Hell yeah.
Alright.
We ain't finna let no motherfucker come in here and just put no poison on no without handling. Nah, come on, man. You ain't no. Nah,
That's real shit.
This is already set in stone. You ain't gotta come in here and try to change no laws.
No doubt. All right, now I gotta bring this on over to being Yekabin. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't think you was gonna remember how to break that shit down from all the way Adam and Eve like you did. You know, I thought you was gonna end up forgetting some shit.
He did a good job.
You know, I thought he was gonna end up, confusing it with some TikTok shit. Cause you know he be over here on some TikTok shit all the time. I thought that he was gonna get his storylines mixed up. But he didn't. He stayed right on point. And he hit that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, like he was supposed. Well, tell me about this chapter. Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. I liked the chapter. It was real informational. It was more than just keep the law, statutes, and commandments because y'all ain't do that in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? It was more than just that. We was actually laying down more ground rules.
Shut the door.
And stuff for the nation to be following and stuff. So I did like the chapter in that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying?
I love the chapter.
So what didn't you like about it? Is it something that you didn't like about it, or is it something that you learned?
I mean, what I don't like about the whole thing is that we still at the bottom of the mountain and
I can see why he always be saying, Daddy, you been taking your time with teaching and shit. I don't know. I be wanting now. I can see why he's upset that we still at the bottom of the mountain. I can see that.
Still on the other side of Jordan.
He like, damn, Moses, ain't we supposed to be at least on the boat?
Other side, he's still talking about. I understand the talk, you know what I'm saying, but let's go get to this war.
Need to know basis.
And let's go clap Canaanite, you know what I'm saying, and take over the land. But I like the emotional talk, you know what I'm saying, that we got going on and stuff.
This is a more of a spiritual talk. This is like a football talk before you go on the field.
Yeah. It's most definitely emotionally charged.
Yeah.
Moses not finna make it into the land, so it's like it's like his last.
I'm counting on y'all, man.
I'm counting on y'all type of speech. But I like the way Moses putting it and stuff because he already know what's finna take place. He already know that the nation.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I ain't going with y'all this time.
But he already know that they gonna win though. That's what's cold about Moses. He already know like they gonna take over the land and you know what I'm saying. Most people will be like, "Oh, we might not win. It's a win or lose." Moses like, "No, it's a win-win situation." You know what I'm saying? So y'all going to our heads up, and then when y'all get all this done, this how y'all establish. You know what I'm saying? Greatness. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I did like the chapter.
No doubt. That's good. I like that. Well, I like the chapter too, man. I think it was powerful. It had a lot going on in this chapter, you know. So it showed me that it ain't nothing new under the sun. It showed me that the Most High knew that the same issues that we was gonna be going through back then, we was gonna be going through now. So I know, like, bringing the kingdom of heaven down on earth is sometime in the future. I know we waking up now, but I know it ain't happened yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the
nah, for real. It was said. I mean, if you say that you walking on faith and you don't believe that, then what you believe in? I mean, for real.
That's the actual question.
That's the reality of it. You can't have some faith, part faith, and think that it wasn't said for a reason. If the Most High said all of this and everything that He said came to pass, even that's what we speaking about in Dueteronomy from 17, 18, and 19. That's what I was saying. That's what He said. He said, "Don't forget that I brought y'all. I showed my face." So if He's saying all of this, why was He saying it? For a purpose. So when we wake the fuck up, it can happen.
Yes, and this is what we have to remember. That's the end goal. It's to bring the kingdom of heaven on earth. When we start following the law, statutes, and commandments, and His government comes down, that's the kingdom of heaven on earth.
For real.
That means the Most High is governing this earth. That's what that means. And that's going to happen through His nation of people. That's why we have a job to do. That's what the covenant is all about. For you not to believe that means that you don't believe in the covenant. That's what it's all about. That's the end game.
The covenant. That's why they tried to hide it with Jesus, making Him the only way to the kingdom of heaven.
It's not. It's through us. It's through His nation. That's why He need a nation to do it.
We'll be out of bondage, and exactly what He said. He said, "You have to do something in order for me to move first."
Thank you. It's a if-then.
You are the starter.
Right. It's a if-then statement. You ain't learned about that in school?
If-then?
It's a if-then. That's a contract.
It's a contract, yep.
If you do something for me, then I do something for you.
And that promise is what I walk around so damn energized for. But in order, you have to do something. And if you don't know what the fuck you doing, sit down and learn what you're supposed to do. And then...
Thank you.
Then you get the blessings.
For real.
In that order.
That's why everything is why it is, because everybody laughing at the same thing the way that you did it, because they don't believe it. It sounds fictitious. It sounds like a whole bunch of shit. But the pastors ain't gonna talk like this to make you understand. This is some real shit, and it was really happening. And He said, if motherfucker you do this the right way, then I'll do this the way that you expecting it to be. But if you don't believe that you can see this, why would I do that?
Exactly.
Right.
I already showed you what the fuck I can do. As a matter of fact, you don't believe me when y'all life was in danger when y'all was around, motherfucker.
Man.
I had to show my face, and y'all the only motherfuckers that know this for a fact, and you don't believe that I'ma still say what I said to you and do what I said I was gonna do? There was a lot of things that happened before that happened. You feel me?
That's what it is.
And they still wasn't believing, and it was some shit that they didn't even know how to get themselves up out of where He had to do that.
Absolutely.
We don't know that. We wasn't living in that time, or was we?
You know, how old is your soul?
How old is it?
That's good, man. I like that. All right. Well, we're gonna listen to, I guess, a little bit of this right here real quick and let TYM get ready for a little. You got a performance, man. You better rock this motherfucker. You want us to extend this motherfucker for your performance. You better do a damn good job sitting there laughing and shit. Yeah. All right?
Israel United.
Restroom break.
Every Saturday morning.
314-338.
I got y'all bottles
Hit the line.
in. Yeah, search my blood.
12.
My city, my music.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob showing their brother love. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob waking the covenant up. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob miss me, gon' come a little different. You gon' turn off when you get in your feelings. You gon' miss me, gon' come a little different. You gon' miss me, gon' come a little different. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob showing their brother love. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob waking the covenant up. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob showing their brother love. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob bringing the covenant back. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob bringing the covenant back. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that's where it started at. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob bringing the covenant back. It all started with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. No mischief when it come to making it. If you ain't going through Abraham, how you gon' connect to Isaac and Jacob? Gotta shine for the kingdom, gotta grind for the king. Can't stop until we take it. Miss me gon' come a little different. Forget it, the whole world been tripping. One world order means reparations, no more separations through segregations. I've been meditating, away to foolish concentrations. Turn away the synagogue of Satan. Gotta hold the line, gotta hold the line. Proverbs 9 and 10. Can't go against the Ruach. Y'all know we here to end. Y'all know we here to win. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob showing their brother love. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob waking the covenant up. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob showing their brother love. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob bringing the covenant back. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob bringing the covenant back. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
You are listening to Yisrael United, hosted by your brother Yekobin. You can follow us on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, and also subscribe to that YouTube channel. We're a kingdom awakening a nation. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
We got a song by TYM coming up right now. It's called Preach. Here we go.
Is this you, baby?